They got a hell of a stable of running backs, and Miles Sanders is one of the best there is. I mean, he's proven it over the years. But those young guys, boy, Gainwell and Boston, all those guys, they can tote the rock and they can catch it. That's what makes them very, very special.
Keys for up front, like the interior defensive line, we got to make sure we stay in our gaps and change the line of scrimmage. But with a dynamic offense like they've been having, they #1 in almost all the rushing categories.
All right, you know we have to bring in Simeon for this, and the Bucs rushing defense has been a little leaky lately. What's the most important piece of advice you can give these guys for stepping up against the Eagles and stopping that run?
I'm not so much interested in the defense right now. We're talking about the guys that's coming back. Coming back is more important than anything, because when you come back, it's one thing, but to be ready is another. Coming back into this game, especially this week, is a very important week for guys that's coming off injury, because it's about getting in rhythm. How fast are they going to be able to be at game speed? Because once you're out for a while, it's hard to build. It's momentum. Football is about momentum. It's hard to get what you've lost. And this is a very important week for those men to come back and to be able to get back on that horse and ride it the way they have. And obviously, you want to have a dominant performance on defense, but you need those bodies coming back, the JPPs, to be themselves. You don't need to come back trying to gain game experience in the playoffs, because that's tough. It's going to be tough for those guys to come back and excel right away.
On paper, that looks great, and hopefully they can perform up to the ability we're used to.
Simeon Rice, I know you are well aware of this rivalry, part of a couple of those games. Sim, while the Bucs and the Eagles don't really face each other that often, it seems that they find each other in the playoffs. What was that postseason rivalry like for you back in the day?
It was amazing. It was the best time of my life. You talk about myself playing against my high school teammate Donovan McNabb. You know, at the vet, in these high pressure games, making big plays, stepping up, going into an atmosphere where everybody is against you. From the moment you get off the plane to the moment you get in the hotel, those Philly fans is just legendary. And they love their team. And to be able to go into in that arena and get victories was just amazing. Again, against my special childhood quarterback Donovan McNabb, and dominating them in the fashion that I was able to dominate. And from a team standpoint, nothing could be better, because it was always the vaunted Tampa Bay Buccaneers go against the vaunted Philadelphia Eagles in that inclement weather. So, and to be able to go over there and overcome that, yeah, it was amazing.
I really hope
do it again.
Yeah, I really hope Donovan McNabb watches the Blitz, because we've hit the over in his airtime this season, Sim. It feels like just yesterday, but we got to get back to the present, don't we, Evan Klosky?
Yeah, we do. I always love seeing Sim with a strip sack there and picking up the fumble.